I guess if I had any worry that this show wouldn't be good, episode 2 came out, and I can say that this is going to be a good season of a TV show. Can't really talk about this without spoilers, so that's your spoiler warning. And I'm not going to go in depth with every single little detail, but there's just some quick overviews that I just want to give on this. And I got to say, this was a good episode. In particular, with the fact, and this is important with what I'm about to say, I noticed in the intro to the show, which that was a great intro to the show, the in the credits, I couldn't help but notice that a consulting producer on this show is Cord Jefferson. And just a quick reminder on who that is. He is an Oscar winning writer for the movie American Fiction. I highly recommend that movie. Movie changed my life. Like, I got to rewatch that actually. And I noticed he was a consulting producer even on the third season of Master of None, which actually makes sense. He was a writer for HBO's Watchmen. I haven't seen Station 11 yet, but I know he was a writer for one of the episodes. And I know he's supposed to be a writer for, I believe it's episode 6 of this season. So, yeah, I mean, he has a great catalog, and HBO really loves him apparently. So, it makes sense why he would be a consulting producer for this episode of the show. I feel like they're going to tackle more of these themes later in the season anyway, so he may just stick around for like the remainder of the season. But what we witnessed with the Hanlon family, with the discrimination, racism, and being bullied because of it when it came to Will, even something similar happening to Ronnie, unfortunately, and her getting detention, which I mean, that's how Will and Ronnie were able to meet. But it was just the principle of like, damn, it's just because it's a very white town and they're really the only black kids at this school. So, they can't win. And if it goes without saying, too, even I'm drawing a blank on his name, I'm so sorry, but the character and, the other soldiers that were with him, the fact that he was able to slide just because of his psychic ability, definitely glad they were able to just slide, but it was kind of like, damn, what if he didn't have that ability? And just to close it out with this part, there's a lot that I can really talk about when it comes to them handling the themes of this. It's not easy for, especially just from what I'm noticing, non-black writers and directors tackling themes like that on a show, but it's good that they had Cord Jefferson. I'm sure they probably got input from the cast members as well of like the comfortability of everything, but I'm just glad that the show was handling it well when it comes to those themes. Now on to the scary stuff. Yeah, Ronnie going through what she went through with seeing like that vision of her mom, which we all know that's Pennywise doing that with the shape shifting, but that was insane. I also thought it was insane with Lily in the grocery store going through what she went through with those damn pickle jars. I don't think I'll look at pickle jars the same way again. By the way, I don't know if we're going to expect anything more with those damn patty cakes, but I'm getting sick of them already. Not because it's bad for the show, but I'm just saying that it's very much reminding me of like Mean Girls, the Heathers, things like that. So I guarantee Margie's just going to want to like leave, especially after getting exposed for wearing the same sweater within the same day. But the beautiful thing about this show, this episode to me at least, was one of those just kind of similar to last week's episode, or even where it was like, I don't want this to end. And it was a great thing that this came out when it did on Halloween, but the unfortunate part is that we have to wait 9 days to the next episode. It's not going to be this upcoming Sunday. It's going to be on November 9th. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching like some more scary stuff in the meantime. My question is for y'all though, did y'all watch this new episode of It Welcome to Derry? What did you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are your predictions when it comes to next week's episode? Whatever you think, just let me know in the comments. Let's discuss. And as always, just let me know.